My name is Samantha, and I am 21 years old. These events took place not long ago. Although I am still trying to process them entirely. It's funny, or scary, how something so simple and ordinary can turn out into a life-changing event. I guess this could happen to almost all of us, in one time or another. My mother died when I was 7, so, since then, I have lived with my father and my older brother, Jack, who is 5 years older than me. My dad had his occasional date or bowling night with his friends, and my brother Jack, well, he was seldom home, to be honest, always changing jobs, going out for drinks, and with some strange dudes or girls that I never met in person. Who knows what else he was up to? I think it's fair to say that Jack became kind of a bad boy after our mother died. Nevertheless, it was a Friday rainy night in early November. Halloween had been fun, and it was still fresh in my mind, so I just wanted to chill out in my place. I decided to watch some Netflix. I was browsing around the horror genre, lying on the couch while eating carrots and drinking sparkling water. I know, right? Hey, to each their own. In any case, after a movie or two, I drifted off to sleep. A couple of hours later, give or take, I woke up. I was freaked out when I realized my brother Jack was staring at me with an eerie smile on his face.
Jack, you scared the hell out of me. What are you doing? Are you drunk or high?
Hey, Samantha. I just got home, saw you sleeping. You looked so adorable and peaceful. I couldn't resist watching you. Oh, I just had a couple of beers. Well, a couple of 6-packs to be more precise. But it's all good.
His eyes still stared at me, wider than before.
Okay, Jack, you are creeping me out. Why don't you go fix yourself a cup of coffee and a sandwich so you can snap out?
I don't think so. In fact, I don't want to sober up because there's something I need to confess, sister. I'm in love with you for a long time already.
My brother said, coming a bit closer towards me. Now I was the one who wanted to snap out.
Jack, what the hell are you talking about? If you're not leaving the living room, I am. Get a life and get a girlfriend. I'm your sister for crying out loud.
I shouted as I sprung up off the couch, but Jack kept on talking as we both were standing, me adopting a posture of defense as he kept getting closer.
That's the thing, Samantha. We're not related. I never told you, and I guess Mom and Dad never did either. But I was adopted when I was almost 4 years old. I do remember well, not long after that, you were born. At first, I was jealous of all the attention you were getting. You were the baby girl, plus, you were Mom and Dad's real daughter. But after I killed Mom, things got better. My jealousy was gone, and in recent years, I actually fell in love with you.
What? You killed Mom? So, when she fell off the stairs and broke her neck?
Yeah, she got a little help from me. I pushed her down the stairs when she was going to the basement to do some laundry. Those stairs are indeed very tricky and dangerous. Who would ever suspect a child? Especially her son.
I couldn't believe all these revelations coming from Jack, my adoptive brother, who killed my mother and was in love with me. It was just too much for me to take in. By that moment, I realized I had to get out of there.
You monster! Get away from me!
I screamed as I quickly grabbed the remote control from the couch and hit my brother's head with it. I took advantage of my brother's drunken state. Then, I ran away, out of the house, and started knocking furiously on one of my neighbor's doors. Less than 1 minute later, fortunately, the door was opened. I got in, screaming.
We need to call the police, now! My brother is a murderer!
The Andersons, the family that I was bothering, did their best to calm me down. And of course, the police was called. Obviously, I also called my dad. The living room of the Andersons' residence became the place of a strange and bizarre gathering, in which both my dad and the police were informed of my adoptive brother's confessions. My dad was shocked, but at the same time, kind of relieved, as he himself also confessed.
I always sensed there was something wrong with that boy, but I couldn't really tell what or why. And your mother's death never made sense to me either. Accidents happen, of course, but my sixth sense was trying to warn me. Now I see it. Jack needs to answer for what he has done.
My dad said as he hugged me. But Jack was never found. I guess, given the underground world in which he was involved in, It wasn't that hard for him to disappear. But I hope the police will find him sooner or later. Because until he is caught, I will never get closure or be in peace again. Not just for me, but also for my father's sake.